We're here, Engin.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Welcome again.
Yeah, like I said, it feels like weird because I haven't been here in like 4 months.
Since June, yeah, 4 months, yeah.
Yeah, because we did one event in USA, which was amazing. Sadly, you were not there, but this is looking crazy big, crazy massive. Everyone talks about this event, and you said this multiple times. I can quote you: the best card ever.
I mean, according to me, but whenever I made a poll on the YouTube community page, and I think 75% said that yes, this is the best East versus West card ever. And I agree with it. This is what I think. But if you just talk about the most important match alone, it was like Devon versus Levan. But when you judge by the full card, we have 9 world title matches. And every time we have world title matches, it is more meaningful than previous ones because the things are getting tougher and tougher, you know, because like there are a lot of people who haven't pulled against each other, but now they are getting to pull. So we are getting closer to the highest level.
And new people coming in.
Yeah.
We will have. I'm very excited for Ogujan Kocha coming back.
And Kanai.
And Kanai, like it's so many, and the new Ustinov and
Azad is there. Yeah.
So
Ömer Kozakol is there. Yeah.
It's just amazing card from top to bottom. You will definitely have your favorite match.
I mean, the one that
as an arm wrestling fan, as a promoter.
Gennady versus Michael match. Yeah. Because I know it will not be an easy match.
No, for neither of them.
Yeah, neither of them. But like I am more amazed by their determination, like their personality, that the fighting spirits, than their physical. And physically, they are also very strong. But the way that they fight, they give their everything. I know there will be a war. Nobody can convince me that it will be an easy match.
I'll be surprised if it's an easy match.
Yeah.
That will be a big
all
surprise.
will be surprised. Yeah. If you tell me, Engin, you have only one right, and you need to choose one match to watch, I would choose that one.
Yeah.
And I'm super curious about many other matches.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this one, I know that it will not be easy.
The last one was great, also, but I feel like this time Michael will come, like he will give everything to win.
Yeah.
Like he's on a mission, right? That's what we're seeing. And the main event, we see Devon a little bit not torturing himself, but challenging himself to go down to 105 kilos.
Somehow, whenever he shows his bicep, the arm is right there. The body is getting smaller. He flexes his arm, and it's really huge.
Because he's just muscle and tendon and bones.
I understand, but it seems like he's not really losing, and I can't wait to see how that arm will look when he's puts the weight back, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if you ask me, like the Devon that stopped Levan, right? Yeah. I mean, if you ask me, like, could Petrenko beat that Devon? No. So the question is, how much Devon has lost, and how much he will recover, and also where is Oleg Petrenko? Oleg Petrenko looks really big. Even his neck looks like that big, you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's same size as, like, usually he comes in 107, 108, and then he cuts down a few kilos, and that's. But he's been consistently, like, I feel like better.
He told me he has reached 110 kilo during the preparation. It has never happened, you know.
Yeah. Insane, like we could talk about all the matches. I just don't want to talk about all the matches. I want people to watch the interviews we already did.
Yeah.
Also, the big talk, we're going to talk a little bit later with Robert Baxter is here. So what does that mean for East versus West? In your opinion, what does it mean for arm wrestling?
I mean, I can say, like, my friendship with Robert is long before then we decided to work together.
Like way before, right?
Yeah. And we somehow have very strong, I cannot even call friends, but it's like more like brothers, you know. And in Moldova, I had a dinner with him and his wife, and we were talking about these things, and he said, Engin, it's like you're doing everything, you know, and it's too hard when you say everything. I'm not talking about the event time. Event time, we do everything, but he said that, like, financial thing is on your tickets,
promotional
everything. Yeah, he said that, like, and I told him, like, Robert, but just I need to work with the right person And I also saw what happened in Orlando. I wasn't there, and then I saw that we are that close to become mainstream. The understanding of the mainstream for some people and for me is different. Like, if have you ever seen arm wrestling events in the past that making people jump from their chairs and just getting crazy? You were there. Like,
I think the big part is people are willing to come and buy tickets to watch arm wrestling.
yeah, but even those people who bought tickets,
Absolutely.
and then the way that
And
they reacted,
6 hours or 4 hours.
yeah, and it
to
was
watch
very
the
hot
event.
there. It was just
It was
August in
insane.
Orlando, yeah, and the room was like packed.
Yeah.
And then what I just tried to say that important is what we present them, made them go. You understand? Yeah. So this is something you can see in basketball, NBA. You can see in football. What they call
Yes,
soccer.
yes.
And so what I'm just saying, I saw that light. Whenever I saw how those people are reacting, and I realized that the North America is I can say that the capital of the entertainment.
Yes.
Yeah. And I realized that, and these people have been supporting us, East versus West, right from the beginning, even though we didn't organize even one event there. And now I realized that they really wanted that, and they want more. And whenever I write, where do you want to see the next event in you? And they go, come here, bring it here, bring it here. And I'm like, okay, I mean, these people, really deserve that. But I'm a Turkish guy from here, you understand? And to organize an event over there is not that easy. It's not like it's not the same. So I had to work with someone from there. And I can say that if you ask me if I would want to work with Dana White or Robert, I would say a million times Robert. Not because I wouldn't want to work with Dana White, but Dana White is not an arm wrestler. Not that he offers something or something. I'm not saying he would offer or he wouldn't or something. But what I'm just saying, it is literally the perfect person to work with, Robert. Robert is probably the nicest person, together
he's
with
so nice guy.
together with Cody Merritt and then Paul Lane,
yeah.
And also this guy knows business better than any of us in this community. And
Very successful
also
business.
this guy loves arm wrestling so much that between all those businesses he has, he is willing to invest his time and energy for the goal, to fulfill the goal to reach to the mainstream. And this guy every year, he just travels all the way to the WAF and competes the masters category. And this guy really loves arm wrestling. According to Devon, he loves as much as I do. Robert loves. According to me, he loves more than I do, because if I had those countless businesses, I'm not sure if I could really invest time and energy, you understand, to arm wrestling this much. I would still love it, I would still follow it, I would still support it.
No, Engin, you love it more because you didn't do anything else. You just invested your time here.
Yeah, but I didn't have anything else.
You could have.
Maybe, but according to me, like, he loves more, and that's a very nice guy. And it's a great addition, and I don't know any single person in the community that doesn't like Robert. Because of all those stress in the last 2.5 years, I have done mistakes too. I'm not saying that I didn't make any mistakes, but you to have that kind of pressure that you must not make mistake. You need to make the community happy. Some people attacks. Sometimes I mixed up the bad intention with the good intended criticizing. You understand? So, but I think that Robert is the right person to be the face of the organization, while I can focus on the things that I'm good at it, and I won't have that extra pressure with the other financial parts of the things, so that I will also...
You can do your job better.
And I will have more relaxed. I won't be tight all the time, because to have that pressure and not to make any mistake, it's not possible. You understand? Yeah, you go into a war and saying that you never make mistake. It's not possible, you know. So basically, I think Robert is, to me, a godsend guy, you know. And I see that at the right moment, right before we start East versus West North American events, and I'm learning whenever he talks to me about his ideas, his opinions. I'm like, okay, that's why this guy is successful in business, you know, which is I'm not good at it. You understand? I didn't do bad job as much as what I know, but there are always levels.
I think like everyone has their talents, right? And if we scatter the talents too much, like you have to, like you sometimes do, like you said, and I know everything, it's just too much. You can't focus on all the things at the same time, right?
And then you get exhausted. And when you
Absolutely.
get exhausted, sometimes you break hearts. Sometimes
Yes.
you misunderstand things. You just think that everyone is not
Against
everyone.
your-
And every criticization is just to harm or something.
Yeah.
It's not. You know, some of them, yes, those kind of people still exist.
Yeah.
I can't deny that. But
Oh my God, this is the most chill hanging I have
yeah,
ever seen.
I had to differ. You understand? I had to
Yeah.
differ, but which
good.
sometimes I couldn't. You know.
No.
And listen, it is very very hard to do that self judgment while you are into something.
that,
Yeah.
yeah.
But once you realize that,
And you can look from the outside a little bit.
my load on my shoulders will be less, and then you also say that here I was right, here I was wrong, here I did good, here I didn't do good, you know, and that's all, you know. I really hope that I will be focusing on only what I know and what I like to do, and then hopefully everything will be better. This is what I believe. And athletes, they all trust us. I love them. I never seen them like in the eyes like I'm boss and they are like someone who is working, you know, or something. Never. Like I'm fan of them. I just go to them. How are you? I measure their bicep. I love it.
I was trying to get him for an hour. He got distracted with all the forearms in the lobby.
Yeah, we are just chatting, laughing, you know, because this is what we love. You are also part of this because you love.
Yeah.
And I think that's.
I wouldn't be part of this if I didn't like it as much as I do.
Yeah, we love it,
Yeah.
but we love it. But you know, people who loves it and invest into this sport also, they need to live as well. You know, they need to make living. So that is our thing. That like people who are really investing their time, life, you know, energy into it, they need to make living by that. Otherwise, till that point, the law would take them. After that, they need to find alternative ways to survive. You understand? So that is my goal. And when these things come to that point, I will say that we are mainstream. When athletes make living,
Living from our
living, and the people who are just, I mean, like still we have some way to go. Like I saw like, for example, like I saw like only 12% of the profit that UFC makes goes to the athletes. Understand? And then when I calculated things, and then it's like 90% of whatever is going to the athletes over here. So, but that is how it should be.
But
we are
that's
not
how
here
you
to.
do it.
We
That's
are
how
not,
you do it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I do it because we are not here to use them, but we also need financial sources to make this
keep
thing
making this
bigger.
bigger.
Not, we don't want to repeat ourselves.
Listen,
Yeah.
I was we were doing video about Jacques and Betkili, and I rewatched East versus West 2, and now I'm just looking
Long
at
way.
such a long way,
And still a
unrecognizable.
long way to go. Still,
So
we want to see them in
unrecognizable.
arenas. You know, all those lights, announcement. Neil Pickup is there. No matter, even if we became so big, then that guy Neil Pickup will be there. You understand? You understand? Even if we had
With his gold
if
shoes.
we had money to work with the best announcer that is.
Oh
you
no,
know,
there's no competition. It's Neil Pickup.
yeah, Neil
That's
Pickup.
it,
Neil
yeah.
Pickup.
Yeah.
We will see that guy there. He's our guy. He's our superstar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be Armwrestling right now, but and like I just like in that arena, he will announce it, and then athletes will come an arena with 10,000 people. Devon is doing his things there.
I'll
Yeah,
I want to see that. I
everything
think we're gonna
starts
see
with
it.
vision. You need to dream it first. You need to, because if you don't see that arm wrestling deserves to be there, nobody will want to. You need to share your vision with people.
If you think how can like oh, no one's gonna come to the event, you think about like, okay, how can we make an interest that people
We did
come?
already in Orlando 8 days before the event. All the tickets were sold out.
Yeah, there was people waiting outside.
I changed the walkout place to make 50 more seats.
Yeah.
And I made it from the side, you know. And so what I'm just saying, it was the first. A lot of people says that they regret that they didn't come. Next time for sure. And so I'm sure that with a better card, there will be 1,500 to 2,000 people. And that will eventually go up to 3,000, 5,000, maybe someday even 10,000. If for an arm wrestling competition, if you are bringing there 10,000 people, then you are mainstream sports.
I look at this like we have been like growing and growing and growing. I talked with Michael and I said like they are like, Michael is a superstar, Devin's superstar, and like I think you get recognized everywhere. Like I get recognized in a shop in Slovakia. We're just
you were?
Yeah, just people like Coach Ray, you know.
Yeah, that's good. That's how it should be.
Arm wrestling is growing like crazy. It's I think we're just seeing the tip of the iceberg. I really hope this partnership with Robert Baxton will help us to achieve some of those dreams faster, because that's the main idea. More professional, faster, more opportunities, right? And eventually, like what I saw in USA was different experience. I will never forget the moment when John Brzenk pulled on ice.
The camera also turned to the crowd, even from like TV,
I had
pay-per-view
no
I'm watching, and the people told me that's nothing again. If you were there, then
insane. I was sitting there and Travis was like, "You want to commentate this one?" And I said, "No, I want to watch this one." And it was amazing.
And imagine that, you know, like you have a commentator like Travis Bajan. I mean, like whenever I invite him to the podcast and he talks about the card and this and that, I'm like, okay, Travis, just talk. Of course, I don't say this, but I'm like, you know, go ahead, you know, because I'm telling you, if we go to that mainstream, Travis's career as a commentator will be even as good as, or if not better than his athletic career, which he was incredible. But I mean, like we are beautiful. We were beautiful. The only thing we had to do just to put the pieces together, and right now we almost did it. And now next thing is that we want more people to see what we see. You understand? So they will see the beauty, and then we need to bring the events to the different parts, you know, instead of like all the time in Istanbul, so that
all over the world.
And then people will say, "Hey, I will buy your ticket. I will take you to a competition arm wrestling," and that guy will come, and that guy also will become a fan. We can't do like, for example, every event in Vegas, because you can take your friend from New York to Vegas to watch arm wrestling. But if it is nearby, you can take your friend. So what we need to do sometimes, New York, just go Toronto, Chicago, Orlando, Texas,
I
Vegas.
think like what UFC is doing, like they started like it was just USA, and then they started moving slowly to the world, and then they're like, oh, there's fans everywhere, and they're crazy fans everywhere. And I think like good times. It's getting better and better. 2025, your prediction, like how do you feel? Like what's the gut feeling? Will it be the biggest year?
Every year will be biggest. Every year will be biggest year. Like the only thing is that I say this to Robert as well, we should not forget or lost that, we should not lose that amateur spirit. You understand? Because that makes everything so lovable. You understand? That amateur. Of course, we will be running the things, you know, officially more like business-wise, but still that connection needs to be there, because that makes us, a lot of fans, I see the comments, they say that you can't find this in any other sport, and eventually we may lose some of them if we ever reach to the mainstream and the athletes are making really huge money, and then things will be maybe a little distant, but I can say that today is better than last year. Even as friendship, you know, when everyone, you see how they are hugging
Yeah,
each
yeah.
other. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. In the words of Devon Lara, good times.
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
Devon says, good times, and I do feel the good times are coming.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Big event, East versus West, 15. Engin Terzic has done his best. Future seems bright. Buy the pay-per-view, support this amazing sport. We love it. We know you love it. Stay strong and
Love arm wrestling.